Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a bit of a project share, more so different card shares. So I recently saw a video by Susan Tucker, and she was showing a VR where she made 3x3 cards, and she used the Flirty Fleur Prima paper. And it reminded me that I had this journaling note card set and I hadn't used it. And so I looked through it and I'm like, I don't know what I'd use it for, because it's not like it's all just plain patterns. It has all of these different words. So I was like, let me build my card stash. So I was able to use the entire deck of cards. It's 45 pieces, 3 designs each of 15 designs. So I was able to use every journaling card in the pack, and I made cards of different sizes. So I just wanted to make this video as an inspiration for you to pull out those packs of journaling cards. I have this one with the Santorini. It's not going to be the next one I use, because unlike the Fleur, there are a lot of pieces I can use as like background pieces or card fronts or something, or like cards themselves that I can actually add extra decoration to, like that one. So I won't be doing this with that, but I do have, I think it's the Poetic Rose. It has a lot of quotes and stuff on it. So I'll probably be making some cards with that. But I think in total I was able to get 36 cards of various sizes. And I also was able to put a huge dent in my black cardstock stack. I picked up a stack, I think it was 300 pages of black cardstock. It was on clearance this last round at Hobby Lobby. So I finally was able to put quite a bit of a dent in that by making cards, making envelopes, making mats. So it's just, this video is just more so of an inspiration for what you can do with this and some cardstock. Okay, so the first set of cards that I made, I used the more blank journaling cards. There were 3 that were just striped and then had this on the inside, on the opposite side. So I used those as 3x3 to make 3x3s. I just folded it in half, added some decorative paper, and I have these stickers in my stash of planner stickers that say beautiful. So I added those to that. And then there was another pattern that was just no words, so I just cut it down to make 3x3s, folded it in half. I added some scrap foil, turquoise foil paper. This is from Crafter's Companion. I picked it up from Tuesday Morning a long time ago, so I am making use of other things in my stash. And then I have these hellos. They are adhesive. I've had these for such a long time. I got them from Michael's on clearance, but they all went well together. So I now have 6 3x3s. I can either gift, I can use, whatever. And I made the coordinating envelopes with my punch board to match. So that is 6 cards right there. I also was playing around with some of the phrases and I cut them down. So these 2 cards were actually the last 2 that I made. These are made with whatever was left. So I had one full journaling card, which was this one with this quote. I didn't really like the quote, but the back of it is just polka dotted. It's this polka dot. So I had that left. I cut this sentiment down thinking it might fit on a 3x3, just cutting it down, not really measuring it. And then I had this one left. So I was like, okay, I'll just make 2 4x4s. So I have 4x4 cards. I already matted the inside with just some white cardstock. I didn't do a mat here because this one already had turquoise in the pattern. So that's 1. And then this one, I just put the smaller sentiment in the middle. And that's 2. So I got 2 4x4s. Next, I'm sorry, I keep bumping the camera. Next, I created 10 A2 size cards. So I created the card bases with my black cardstock. I used most of the journaling cards that had some type of quote or sentiment on them already. If they didn't have the turquoise color in them, I tried to matte them so you could get that color combo. Since it was this collection, I just stayed with the color scheme. And for some of them, let's see, some of them are blank inside, while others, there was a journaling card that said note. So some of them have this inside. Let's see. There were 2 versions of that note, or they have this to write in. A simple way to use a journaling card as a mat on the inside as well. So I've done this one. This sentiment again, let your smile change the world, but don't let the world change your smile. And I was thinking I would create a like a box set, or I just have them on hand if I need them, whether it be for a challenge, put in some happy mail, just send them out. That's why they aren't overly embellished. I wasn't sure if I put them in the mail or not. And if I don't decide to put them in the mail, I can always go back and add more decoration to them. I do have some of the flowers that go with the collection. But I think that was pretty much all I was able to find at my Tuesday morning when the stuff was in there, was like the journaling cards and some of the flowers. So that is 10 cards. And they all pretty much go together. Some have the matte teal background. Some have the foiled. And some don't have anything if they already had the teal color in them. So I have those 10. And I did make the envelopes to go with them from my black card stock. And finally, I have a stack. I think it was 50 cards and envelopes by My Mind's Eye. They were the card bases and envelope set. They were in Tuesday morning a while ago. I haven't put as big of a dent in it as I would like. So I wanted to not have to worry about cutting down the actual journaling cards since they're 4x6. And I decided to just cut down the card bases. And I had to round the corners and everything. But it was fine. But I wanted to highlight the entire card, the journaling card, since it had florals and stuff in it. So I just matted whatever was left for me to use. They all have black mats, and that is because some of them I added Wink of Stella. I don't know if you can tell, but there's silver there. But I plan on if I'm sending it to someone and I know what their favorite color is or something, I may go back and add it in with watercolors, since most of them are black and white. But for simplicity for now, they just have the silver. So I was able to create, I think, 18 cards. And they're all 4.5 by 6.5. And I kept the 5x7 envelopes. They'll just be a little big, but it's fine. But for these, I did go back with my aqua tint marker, and I think it's jade, soft jade, and then the sparkle pen in silver, just to add the color back in for some of them. So you can see the sparkle. For these two, I just used my Spellbinders Tierra Rondelle die. I have one full journaling card I use as a background, and then another with a sentiment I cut out as the center, and just layer that on. I thought it came out very pretty, and I plan to add some gems or something, but these would have to be cards I wouldn't send in the mail. The two with the coffee that I had left says coffee time is anytime. I added the green and the brown, thinking of like Starbucks. So these would probably be something I would give with a gift card or something. Excuse me. I really like these. They already had the teal in the back. I just went in with the aqua tint and the sparkle pen just to give it something else up here. For these, this part was just black and white, so I just added some sparkle. Haven't done anything to this one, but I thought about just doing paint splatter. Haven't touched this because it already has teal in it. And then for these, I just added some sparkle and aqua tint to those flowers. So yeah, I have built quite a stash for myself. It took a couple hours, mainly to cut like the mats and pretty much round corners. That was the most tedious thing. But yeah, I'm proud of myself for actually using this journaling card. And I'm even going to repurpose this since it's kind of thick. I can always use it as something to make my memory index card sturdier, or just fold it in on itself. And that'll be a 3x4 card. Glue it down together, put my holes, make a memory index. The back portion of the journaling card set is the actual cardboard or the cardstock, so that'll get repurposed too. So I'm pretty much using everything. Only thing left are like the excess scraps from cutting things down. But yeah, hopefully this video inspires you to take out those journaling cards and do something with them. Even something as simple as making quick cards. You don't have to make as many. You don't have to kill the whole entire pad at one time like I did. But I was in the mode and I was working with this color scheme, so I stuck to it. Alright, sorry this video is a little long. Just hoping to provide some inspiration. Thank you for watching and have a good day.